Here we go.
Welcome to Here We Skull. This is Chavez.
It's Nathan.
We're going to be covering some looks like some nice matchups this week coming up for the week 5 now. Man.
Yeah, we got that first quarter in the
Man,
books.
yeah, we've already technically the first quarter. Man.
Yeah, I mean, old school, not really.
Man, it looks like the football season comes and goes so fast. It's crazy.
The worst part is how long it takes to come. You know,
Right.
what I mean? Feels like it just started and we already a quarter of the way through.
And that's what she said.
I knew you was going.
I was waiting for it.
He was like,
He saw it. Like, I was waiting to just throw it out there. And
I think you enjoyed that new mic stand, huh? Look like you.
it's a little nice. It's a little nice. It's like right in my face, so it's a learning experience. We'll see how it goes. Y'all need to let me know how I sound. Better here. I'm probably sure better here. A little bit more closer, but we'll see how it goes.
I think you should move it back some so it ain't in his fucking face. But you know, tomato. You can do what the hell you want to. I mean, shit, he ain't as sexy as me, so I get it. You know. Can't put no mic in front of my face, and it's beautiful.
No, you can't put a mirror in front of your face.
I know. It cracks.
That's
it do crack, but you know, all right. That
you
means
still
I got
see
more
something.
lube. I got
You
little
still see
more
something.
mids. Yeah, you know, shit. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It ain't nothing sand anyways. Fuck glass.
We'll say whatever. That's true, right?
Yeah, you know, whatever. Anyways.
All right, we're gonna be moving on to. What do you say? I'm gonna go.
I was gonna get us kicked off this week. So we're going to start out with this week's matchups. We got our first game of the week. Starts out on Thursday. We got a good one here, a little division rivalry.
About time.
Right? The Rams taking on the Seahawks. Going to Seattle in the 12. Isn't it the 12 or
The
something
12th
like
man,
that?
yeah,
The 12 man, that's
I
what
think
it
they're
is,
the ones that
12
run the claim to that.
Crazy thing is, at home, they still underdogs. 2.5 points to the Rams. What?
You know how the Rams played this past week?
Man, 54.
Maybe, I guess. I
under?
don't know.
All right, Chavez, what you got? Who you going for?
Ooh, this one's going to be a tough one, but 2.5. Usually you give 3 to the home team as it is there, so.
That's like giving a 5.
That's giving them almost a touchdown right there.
Right.
You know, but it's the 12th man. They're at home. Rest might be frying up that sizzling. That's like, yep. I got the Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Rams on this one. I think it's gonna be a tough game. Stafford's legit though, so
Yeah.
we're gonna go with the Rams.
Maybe one we could come back after that loss. Oh, we got another wifey segment to throw in.
Oh man, woo, she somehow always find a way to jump in.
We love wifey though. We love wifey though. Love her to death, man. You have a wonderful woman.
Yeah, she's alright sometimes. You know, we love her, but you know, you get on my goddamn nerves sometimes. Welcome back to Here We Go. Alright, so we're going to jump right into this week's matchups. Speed this right along. We got Thursday night's game.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't bet on this one, Chavez. We got the Rams.
I did it. I think I did last week though.
Yeah, I know you lost
Did
again.
I?
But anyway, back on task.
Anyway, who?
All right, so we got the Rams at the Seahawks. Division rivalry.
Yikers.
Somehow, the Rams favored by 2.5 on the road with the 12th man, and we got an over-under of 54. I actually agree with the line this week, though, and I'm going to go with the Rams. How about you, Chavez? What you think? Is Russ cooking or is the barbecue over?
Yeah, 2.5 at home. That's kind of rough, but I think Russ is gonna throw that bacon back on the pan and get a little bit of sizzle going. I mean, it's division rival Rams. I mean, that's when you step it up. So I'm going the Hawks.
Yeah, I kind of go back and forth on this one. I could definitely see the Hawks pulling this off because the Rams got a lot of. It seems like Russ has been struggling with pressure. And though the Rams have pressure up the middle with that boy Aaron Donalds, I mean, he's a man child. It don't seem like they got too much pressure. So, I mean, Russ could get off in at home and get that season trying to turn around. It's a big team to knock down. I mean, you talk about a big win. That would be a huge win for Seattle to try to pull back in that division.
I mean, they already predicted for that division to be a beast in itself.
Right. So
and lo and behold, look who's in first place week 5.
Yeah, the games count. So
right.
Yeah. Should be a good game. It's a good way to start the week off. The NFL's been doing a great job of picking games this season, I must admit. So another good primetime game.
All right, the next game we got is the New York Jets going on the road to Atlanta, going to the Dirty South.
Man, some more 1-3 teams.
Man, right?
Down there with my boys.
They got Atlanta at 3.5 with the 46 over under.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Atlanta on this one. I mean, Atlanta showed a little bit of heart last week. They lost a fucking heartbreaker.
Man,
my boy Heineke, he always clutch. I let him clutch.
I was going to talk about your boy Heineke. I was going to talk about your boy Patterson.
I mean, Patterson.
What do you have? 3 touchdowns? 2 touchdowns at least?
I think it was 2. I know he had 2 for sure.
2 for sure. We know that.
2 for sure. He had a 42-yarder, and I think it was like a 12-yard or something like that.
The short one.
He ended up with 2. But at the end of the day, who do you think hit him with that game-winning drive to win the game? Heineke. Again, that boy's clutch. I don't know what to say.
So I'm noticing this trend that you have this infatuation with Washington quarterback.
Nah, so you got to mix it up. All fucked up. The infatuation is with ex-Vikings quarterbacks that are clutch and have clutch genes that my current quarterback, Kirk MVP Kirky, as long as the offensive line is 3 in the league.
Kirky the turkey.
Goodness. So, it's kind of like, hey, Teddy, I hope you're all right. I heard they hit you on the head. Little boo-boo. My boy Teddy back. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to go with Atlanta on this one. I don't think the Jets have done much. I know they pulled off their first win of the week, but it was a ugly win, and Atlanta needed a win, so.
Atlanta needs a win. It's about time. Usually week 5. That's okay. We're going to get a win now. I think how many seasons have they started? 0 and something?
They finally discovered my boy Patterson. I mean, once you start getting him involved, get a little slash, you might be able to get the little rookie tight end involved.
After he left the Vikings, he always did bring a little something to the table.
He killed it with the Vikings, too. We just didn't have created Norv Turner wanted him to be a prototype wide receiver. And if his route wasn't perfect, he couldn't. This has been a problem with the damn Vikings. It's like they want perfection out of their young kids while they watch their veterans just get destroyed week in and week out. They're like, nah, they're not ready yet. What the fuck you mean they're not ready? Fucking Rashad Hill out here getting smacked with 10 pressures. And you brought the rookie up and you still leave him out there.
I think I struck a nerve.
Anyway,
you need a hug?
This is the shirt for the day here. This is how I'm feeling today. Motherfuckers! All right, sorry, we back.
I'm gonna take Atlanta too. Next game.
Woosah. Next game, we got the team that they were supposed to lose last week, but instead, here we go, blew it again.
Mr. Hollywood. Aaron Rodgers.
At Cincinnati, them Bengals, who've been on fire against the NFC North this year. Cincy is still underdogs by 3.5 at home, 49.5 over under. Chavez, who you got?
Aaron Rodgers wanted Randall Cobb back. He got Randall Cobb back. That's why he got Randall Cobb back.
I mean, he did make that one boneheaded play where he reached up and took the ball that Devontae.
I mean, that was pretty.
I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers.
That was pretty.
They're not going to wait for one shot for him.
No, I mean, but Aaron Rodgers made his point week 1. Now he's happy. They're going to go on a run. Green Bay.
Yeah. Well, usual.
I know.
We ain't never gonna go for the Green Bay Packers. So
After week 1 and week 2.
let's go Bengals. Let's go Bengals. You're right. I did go for them early and they lost the game, but then it didn't work.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
So I'm never doing it again.
The superstitious thing didn't work. Right.
Back on the part of my burp. I didn't say nah. Pardon the Packers. We're not fans any longer.
Yeah.
All
right. Next up,
game of the week.
Game of the week in Minnesota.
Okay.
They have the little they get the Lions. Meow.
The little kitty cats.
Meow. They're coming over to just I guess see what's happening. They got Vikings by 7.5, so they think it might be a little something. And the over-under is at 49.5.
Well,
let me ask you this question before you get started.
Okay.
Because this is what I want to dive into. Because I called it, and now I'm a little concerned.
Okay.
I said Dalvin Cook was having an MVP season. How Cook you doing?
And once you get that little soft tissue injury, you lose a step. And, I don't know why when you see, this is another thing again with my team. Like, I don't understand sometimes where it's like, you just had your backup running back.
Right.
Put up 170 plus all-purpose yards. Right?
Right.
Why rush Cook back? Why not sit him one more week? Now he's hurt again. So these are these injuries where it's like, what are we doing?
It was really a nothing play too, really, wasn't it? It was like a nothing play. It was like third quarter.
What are we doing? He ain't ran for shit all day. He looked slow. Mm-hmm. We see Cook. You know how fast Cook is. He looks slow. He looks hurt. And we just had a running back put up $170. Why? Why aren't we protecting our players?
Ride the hot hand.
Long season, right? Just give him another week. Give him a vet week off. It's not a letdown, but who am I, right, Zimmer? Right? Anyway.
Remember, we talked about it last week.
All right, so
Any given Sunday.
He's been losing me this season. There's been too many. He's been playing like a little bitch. He's been way too Zimmer,
okay.
Way too damn passive. He has this scary mentality, like he's in prevent defense all year. Somehow.
I thought that was your tight defense.
Man, that tight defense is looking like trash defense.
looking a little like women of the night type defense.
Run defense is giving up 100 yards rushing every game of the week. We like this, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna pick the Vikings to beat Detroit this week. We are at home. Our pressure has been insane the whole season. Our pressure has been insane.
Yeah.
And we've had some pretty mobile quarterbacks that we've been up against. And there's one thing Jared Goff isn't known for is being super duper mobile. He can move a little bit.
But he's not known for his legs.
He got that Kirky wiggle.
I think the only reason why he's mobile now because he's a younger quarterback.
Yeah, just because of age.
Yeah, that's right. And even then, he's one of the older younger quarterbacks.
Yeah, so I'm expecting that defense to get in that boy's ass. We always get like 9-10 sacks against quarterbacks. It used to be Stafford. Now we know it's going to be
9-10 sacks in one game.
For real, I swear to God, every year we get like 9-10 against Stafford. We he's been sacked more by us than anybody. It's almost insane. I don't get it.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, but they've had some pretty awful coaches. So I mean, I get it if you're gonna get it on one team, but
yeah.
So.
This week's actually a game we have to go to. We have to go to the bar.
Yeah, we got the same time game.
Yeah, it's morning.
Okay.
I hope they're both early.
Can work on my physics a little later. Get that crap done.
We're not talking about work or school. We're talking about football.
We are. All right, on to the next game. We got Miami at the Bucks. Tampa Bay 12 is favored by 10. 48 over under. I mean, it almost seems like a no-brainer to ever go against Tom Brady, right?
And you have Miami minus Tua. And Tua really wasn't anything to begin with anyway. Yeah. So, Tampa.
I agree. That's the easy one.
All right, next after that, we have the Eagles of Philadelphia flying on down to Carolina to take the Panthers, who are no longer undefeated. Finally won a
I mean, a tough team to play against.
If that's what you want to call Dallas, I mean, go ahead.
Well, but in comparison to the other team.
Then yes.
They played.
Dallas won a game. So,
Right.
So, we got Philly at Carolina. Got Carolina taking it by 4 points. Over under at 44.5. I've got a little feeling that Philly might be taking this one still. I never rode the Carolina train. I'm not riding it now. I got Philly.
And Darnold's pretty good. He's been shocking people this year.
Yeah, you don't give him that second break.
Yeah, I'm not. Jalen Hurts finna bust that ass. I'm with you. Philly wins this one. Probably not bust that ass. It's gonna be a close game. I could see. Philly. We're going Philly.
Philly.
On the road in Carolina.
Definitely.
All right, next up, we got probably the easiest game of the week. We got the New England Patriots at the Houston Rockets. I mean, Texans. The Rockets probably have a better chance.
The Rockets?
Man.
You mean is Hakeem playing quarterback?
Man, he couldn't be no worse than that boy Mills. Jesus, can we please get the shot out there?
Is Charles Barkley a tight end? Clyde Drexler's wide receiver?
I mean, it can't be
Kenny
worse.
Smith is the running back?
They might not throw it 6 picks, 5 picks. Throw 5 picks. I don't know. Probably not. We exaggerate.
They'll make a 20-yard three-pointer.
Anyways, we definitely going with New England on it. Well, at least I'm going with New England. I mean, who you got, Chavez? Upset of the week?
No, I'm not going no upset on this one. The Texans are, I don't even think they got 100 yards offense last week. I don't think they're going to do it again this week. Man, New England, and I think Belichick's a little pissed off from Brady saying, anywho, I got New England on this one.
Yeah, pretty low over under on that one. That's going to be one of my low picks of the week. We'll talk about that later.
It's a little bit.
Yeah. All right, what you got?
Moving on, Tennessee Titans against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got the Titans by 4 with the 40.5 over under. Man. I mean, Urban Meyer said it himself. Coaching in the NFL is like coaching Alabama every week.
Well, I mean, I would imagine it's harder than playing Alabama.
Right.
But
I mean,
Alabama.
Man, I think that comment came like week 3, week 4. Oh, week 3, I think. Damn, Saban at least lasted a season before he quit.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna quit, but I think he's gonna figure out who could possibly be the first 0-17 team.
It's possible.
I mean, we'll see.
As of this point now, did you know that your boy Trevor Lawrence has lost as many games in the NFL as he's lost in his entire career prior?
Yeah, well, the NFL ain't high school or college, though. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be the best player on the field every week at all. So, I agree. I'm gonna go with Tennessee on that one as well. Excuse me.
Yeah, I got Tennessee definitely there on that one. That's an easy one to take.
On to the could have been the game of the week, but instead, I don't know what we're gonna call it. We got Denver at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's favored by 1.5 at home with an over/under of 40. Blech. But I'm going to go with Pittsburgh on this one. I'm not sure if Teddy's going to be back, and if he is back, he's going to be in protocol for at least most of the week. So, and we saw Teddy was better than Locke with a concussion even. So, Locke's the quarterback. That's a wrap. So, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh getting back in that win column, chalking up that second win. Feels so fake, don't it? Man, I've been waiting for that all season.
You're catching flies, bro. That's all you're doing. You're catching flies. That's all you're doing. You're catching flies.
All season, man. He should have been waving that thing all season. Ain't won since week 1.
I was actually trying to use it as a decor, but it never showed up on screen.
Man.
Just saying.
What you gonna do? I don't know anyway. So who you got? Who you got after the plague swayed 400 times?
Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
All right. I agree. Win. I think we're gonna be happier next week.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
We'll touch on that later.
Anyways, on to the next game. We got Cleveland at the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 1, 49.5 over under. After witnessing that Cleveland defense last week, yeah, them boys is legit. So
They've always had that. They've always had a pretty good defense for a good minute prior to this, contender talk with them. Yeah.
Nah, so I'm gonna go with Cleveland, but
Yeah.
what you feeling? I know you don't like them, but
Well, I mean, they still got the Chargers by 1. It's a home. I think it's gonna be a close one. Man, I don't know. It looked like they were pulling a little number on the Raiders there, but we don't know how the second half is going yet, so we didn't see that. We'll see how that goes. But regardless, I still got the Chargers. I think they're gonna pull one out on this one. They're at home. That's the main reason there. I'm giving it to them. Probably like field goal something maybe.
makes sense. It's a small line. It's almost a coin flip, so yeah, I feel that.
All right, the next matchup we got is the Chicago Bears
The Bears.
at the Vegas Raiders. I was gonna say something else for a second. Ooh.
You always dog on the Raiders, but we know why.
I talked about that last week. We're moving on.
Apologies.
Until next season or the season after when we play them again. Anywho. So yeah, we got Chicago at Las Vegas with the Raiders taking it by 5.5. Over under of 45.5. Man, I'm telling you, these Raiders seem to like keep it within the 34 point range for themselves, and then the other team within the 34 point range.
Right, so they put about 70 every week, right? If they're involved, because their defense ain't gonna stop nobody, so it's a shootout usually.
At least until the second half of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, agree.
When they do that there. But yeah, anyway, Vegas by 5.5, 45.5 over under. Who's your favorite on this one, Nathan?
So I'm gonna go with the Las Vegas Raiders because I've been talking about this boy Derek Carr for all week. He always comes back clutch. So I expect this to be a really ugly game, a low-scoring game. Chicago just won a game just the same way last week. Fields just don't ruin the game, and Chicago's defense can keep them in the game. So I'm expecting it might be a little low-scoring game for once with Vegas, but I still think they'll pull it out in the end. So I'm with you. I'm going with the Raiders.
You going with the Raiders?
The Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one too, but I don't know. Man. I think they may give up some points on this one. Even though it's the Bears, I don't even know who the Bears have anymore. Is Robinson still playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he is.
I mean,
gotta have somebody throwing the ball though.
Right. I'm trying to think right now. I'm like, well, maybe.
I mean, another week for Fields.
Singletary's out, so he can't throw the ball to him.
Can he throw it back?
Can he go back to like them old school days where he threw it to himself?
He might get hurt though.
Yeah. You're right. That's how he's going to get himself injured and out of the game. Never mind. You need to keep him in there. Yeah. I'm going the Raiders here on this one too. On to the next.
All right, we got New Orleans at Washington. Washington is getting 2 points. New Orleans favored by 2, and we got a 45 over under. My boy Heineke be pulling them out. He gonna do it again. I'm gonna go with the Redskins with the win here. How about you, Chavez?
Man, I'm going regressing again from my previous early season statements. I don't know how Washington got a win giving up 30 plus points, and they ain't gonna do that against the Saints. I mean, even without Drew Brees, but yeah, I got the Saints on this one. I think that I do in a shootout against the Saints. And again, just not Drew Brees, but Sean Payton and the Saints. And you're just going to go for a shootout?
All right, so I've seen Jameis Winston look like garbage 2 out of 3 games.
They've been bringing Hill in lately.
I'm sure they have been. But Washington's been looking legit, and they still have.
They have a good offense themselves
top
too.
5 defense.
They do not have a top 5 defense.
I
mean, points allowed, no.
But they can get it going though. They are definitely the most disappointing unit of football this season so far.
Mm-hmm.
But that means they still have the potential to get it going. And what better time to get it going than at home?
Right.
On a win streak behind that boy Heineke. So I'm gonna put an upset here. I'm gonna go with Washington.
One game is a win streak?
Washington. We're gonna go with the Washington football team. I don't know why I say Washington like that, but I think that's the proper pronunciation. Washington.
Next game.
All right, next up.
We got the New York Football Giants going on down to play on the prairie against them Cowboys.
Dak Prescott. I like that boy Prescott.
With Zeke out there showing his belly. Can I show you my belly?
I know you like that shit.
You see my belly?
Please, God, no. Oh my God, we're gonna all die. Anyways.
You ain't got enough peanut butter for this jelly.
Nope.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Wait. What game were we talking about? Oh, we got the Giants at the Dallas Cowboys. With the Dallas favored by a touchdown.
Damn.
And the extra point. 52.5 over under.
All right. Neither of them can really stop anybody.
No.
Question is, can Jones score enough?
If he don't trip over himself again. It wasn't against Dallas he tripped over himself?
Nah, I don't know.
I can't remember, but it's at Dallas.
I'm not a fan of McCarthy as a head coach, but I think Dallas has enough to beat the Giants. I think that division is pretty soft, so Dallas, them boys probably pull this one out.
Yeah, I got the Cowboys on this one too.
All right, on to the next. We got the Niners going into the hometown Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are favored by 5.5 points. We got a 49.5 over under. Is Kyler Murray the truth?
Man, like you heard me tell you earlier today on the mothership, the main source of information, someone gave their opinion on Kyler Murray of not being your typical running quarterback, but being a Barry Sanders who can throw the football.
I mean, I got to watch Barry Sanders.
I saw him
growing
too.
up. Like it was like constantly watching him destroy the Vikings.
That's true. You saw him more than I did. Yeah.
To this day, I think he used to spray his jersey with something like that.
Some Pam.
Yeah, because you would see someone just clinch anybody's jersey, but you ain't never seen somebody clinch Barry Sanders' jersey. It ain't possible. You ain't never seen it happen.
The man ran out of his own shoes.
So, as much love as I have for Kyler Murray, it's almost an insult to compare him to Barry because Barry is magic.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I would compare him more to, like, I told you this earlier, like a Devin Hester. He's just twitched up, man. That boy's quick. He just instant acceleration. Yeah. He's there and then he's gone. Full 3 speed. What can you do? He's here, then he's gone.
Yeah. I'd go more the route of maybe Steve Young.
He's better than, he's way more elusive than Steve Young.
Way more elusive than Steve Young? Yeah, that's true. Oh, definitely, yeah.
Steve Young was just like the first to really do it and make you pay.
Well, because he mastered the bootleg. This is really what it was.
And it was always like,
it wasn't really RPO.
So about Jerry and all of them dudes, that was like, there'd be 8 defensive backs looking at their receivers like this.
Right, yeah, Jerry and T.O.
Man, and Steve Young's gone for 50, 60 yards off the edge because ain't nobody looking at it. He escaped out the pocket or through the pocket, and 30 yards later, he's sliding her.
Right.
It's the Vikings running for 110, but you know.
It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be a really good game. I got Arizona taking this one. Jimmy G, I don't think he might make this one, so it might be the debut of Trey Lance. Got a lot of young quarterbacks, man. We were just talking earlier about this young generation. Kyler Murray.
Man, it's nice to see, though, because, you know, for a while there, I was kind of worried. It was like, man, we ain't no quarterbacks for a while. Like, since they're starting to get old and retired, nobody was really stepping in to take them roles.
Though it's
Wentz fell off.
Right. Though it's not one draft that all these quarterbacks came from, but it kind of reminds you of, like, the Elway, Kelly, Marino, all those quarterbacks being taken that year. You know, just like this past couple years,
last 3-4
years, and man, I'm excited to see what the league's. It's gonna be a lot of passing, but I'm excited to see what this league has to offer in the upcoming years with these quarterbacks.
Yeah, I think it's starting to get to the point where all these young kids have been playing these athlete football for so long. And it's like it's just finally starting to get to the league where they got these quarterbacks that can dissect and read coverages and have been doing it for a decade by the time they
Yeah.
get in the league, actually. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. It's been a nice era for the quarterbacks. It's been nice to see for football. It's been putting competition back out there. It's no longer just the 3 quarterback seasons anymore. I was a few more mixed in there, but yeah, that was a long ramble. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals too. Kyler Murray's gonna be too much. I think they pull it off. Division rivalry. It's gonna be rocking in the stadium. Cardinals pull off a close one.
See, be a good one.
Sunday night on now. This is the game I'm
This one looking.
most excited.
This one I had to sit there.
This is definitely an overlock. This is an overlock. We got Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City Chiefs. Buffalo's offense has been insanely on fire. Kansas City lit it up last week. Tyreek Hill is,
Woo! Tyreek Hill.
man, that boy is like,
I saw a TikTok on them clowning him about not getting like fantasy points, but woo, whoever had him this week, glad I didn't play him.
man, so this shootout's guessed that KC got a 2.5 point favorite at home. So really they saying Buffalo's favored by half a point. Take
Just
that
about.
field goal out. 56.5 over under. Obviously the high for the week. Who you got, Chavez?
I don't know if it's gonna be that much of a shootout. It's very likely that it will be, but maybe Buffalo defense step up a little bit. I don't know, but Casey's at home. Mahomes,
Yeah.
Mahomes, and Kelsey.
Yeah, I agree. And Hill. And the running back, Clay, blah, blah, the 4-name guy.
He's my starting running back. I don't even know his name. Monday night, we got Indianapolis Colts taking on the Baltimore Ravens, who I wish were never more, but pun intended. Anywho, they got the Ravens by 7, over under 47 points. Indy really hasn't shown me much this season to make me feel confident that they can do more than Baltimore, in which Baltimore seems like they're in a down year at this point at that too. So,
But they've been rolling a little bit lately.
I mean, they got Lamar. He's throwing the ball a little bit more, which is nice. That was a nice pass he threw to Hollywood this past week.
Though, because now them running backs banged up. You know what I mean? What's left? I mean, my boy, upside stage training. I mean,
I think Bell suited up this week.
yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. They might get it going though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. I think at home Baltimore's going to be way, way, way too much for Indiana, and they need to pick up for some of them losses they got earlier. So yeah,
Right.
We got the Ravens pulling out They might even cover for all I know, but yeah, I definitely got them winning this game.
I don't know about covering, but that's what we got.
7's a lot. 7. So. All right, well, that goes our picks for the week. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.
Like, share.
Subscribe,
Oh, yeah.
share. Tell your mama, your baby mama, your cousin's mama, your sister's nephew's nephew.
Tell your wife's family, your girlfriend's family, your boyfriend's family.
The homies, all the homies. You gotta know the homies, obviously. Please stop coughing on me, homies. But yeah, thanks for checking us out.
Here we go. How did she get outside? I didn't see her.
The garage, but still, come on, man. Damn.
Oh, I'm gonna have the giggles now. This is crazy. This is great. This is wonderful.